Hello, everybody. Zach James here. Thank you for tuning in, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you've completely stopped doing to give your full attention to this riveting presentation that I'm about to show you. What is this presentation, you ask? I'll tell you. It's more Keyscape. All right, yeah, cool. Jamming out to Keyscape. A lot of fun. The first time I did it was fun. I posted it. Be sure to check it out here. And then listen to this one, or just listen to this one. And if you like it, check out that other one here. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Basically, what's happening here, as you can see on my screen. There we go. Firing up the screen recorder. Okay, we're going. So I've got this this interface here, a software interface for a lot of different keyboard instruments, and it's called Keyscape. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so basically it's just a lot of high quality recorded samples of different keyboard instruments that I can then play on this keyboard, which has its own built-in sounds, but these are different. And quite frankly, better for the most part. This has got some good ones as well. This is a fine product. No insult to Yamaha. But this Keyscape, much newer, and yeah, it's really something. So let's get into it. First off is the classic Wurlitzer 140B, which I think I played something with it last time, although it might have been the other Wurlitzer. I'm going to try and do a different sound, because they have all these sounds, if you can see here. It's Wurlitzer 140B amp, meaning it's amplified versus not amplified, I suppose, which is the amplified version. Oops. Anyway, cool stuff. Some of you might recognize that from a lot of your favorite vintage recordings from many different genres, rock and funk and blues and who knows what. Classic keyboard instrument. So let's try a version of that. Got amp, amp warm, amp crunchy, amp crunch funk. That's what I'm leaning towards now. Amp distortion, amp phaser, amp wide tremolo, chorus space, fast vibrato, and vibra space. I'm thinking either vibra space or amp crunch funk. Let's try amp crunch funk. Yeah, that sounds crunch funkadoo. That's some amp crunch funk. Listen to that. That goes low. That's a good time to remind all of you, if you're not listening to this on headphones, you're listening on your phone, your laptop, thank you very much, number one. Number two, get some headphones, Jack or Jane. or whatever, because it's important. It really will make a lot of difference in what you're hearing. You will notice that I have headphones, and I'm currently wearing headphones. So, make like me and get with the cans. So, yeah, anyway, Amp Crunch Funk. Wasn't that fun? That was a fun way to start us out. We'll save Vibraspace for the next time on the Wurlitzer 140B. This is in the class of electric pianos in the software. Cool stuff. Yeah, let's try some clavinet. Clavinet is perhaps the funkiest natural instrument, but so that's the sound of the clavinet that you just heard. That sound is the sound of the clavinet. Clavinet C. Let's get some info on this, because this is interesting. The actual clavinet is from legendary Philadelphia Soul Factory Sigma Sound Studios and was used on tons of hits in the early 1970s by producers Tom Bell, Gamble and Huff, and countless classic Philly soul hits from artists including the OJs, the Spinners, and David Bowie. So that's cool. So literally this sound is a recorded sound of the same instrument that were playing on some of those artist recordings that you might know and love. Isn't that neat? So that's why this software is so cool. Like this actual instrument. Yeah, that's neat. Anyway, let's check it out. Much like the others, there are different flavors of the Clavinet C. Retro Amp 1, 2, 3, Classic Wah, Cry Baby. I think that's how I'm going to have to go. We got wah damping, guitarish, juicy filter, all kinds of stuff. Let's try that Cry Baby. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's a little different for the clavinet. That's fun. Isn't that cool? You can hear all the little sounds of the instrument itself playing. As that's kind of tricky to get a clear sound on that. I kind of sound a little thick there, maybe, but that's neat. You can hear all the little mechanical sounds of the instrument. That's just neat. It's just neat. All right, let's try something more sonorous. Let's get to a little. Not yet. Do a little acoustic piano moment. Yes, the harmochord. This is I just found this today. Never heard of it. I've actually not read the info for it. Let's read it. History. Made in West Germany in the 1960s by the Kustler Company. The harmochord is an electrified harmonium. Unlike its cousins, the harmonium and the accordion, familiar with that one? It uses a motorized blower in place of the bellows. The reeds, which is a little thing that the air moves back and forth, which vibrates, which make the sound. The reeds are activated as you depress the keys, and the sound emanates from two grills on top of the instrument. Yeah, pretty neat here. So yeah, the harmochord. Doesn't that look cool? I think that's a cool image there. So let's try it out. Let's try. Let's try this musette. Yes, yes. I don't know why it does such a long sample tone for. It does a little sample tone each time you select a new instrument. I don't know why that one's so long. That's not quite. I think what this is for is more for like a little. This is a little more sunny. A little more sunny. I don't know why I'm jiggling my finger. That doesn't do anything, but it's fun. I don't think it's meant to go up that high. In fact, you can see by the short length of its keyboard that it is clearly not. I don't exactly know how that would sound if one were really playing it. Probably not quite like that, but that's kind of fun, right? You know, kind of pretty, very musette-ish. Mini pianos, these are kind of fun. What do we got here? Bing, bing. You might recognize that, Little Beach Boys. Toy piano, mini piano, student butterfly piano, toy piano classics. That's kind of fun. Can't have too much of though. I think a mini piano is good for a mini song. You know, how about that? That's kind of fun, isn't it? Miniaturize the song. Okay, let's try some acoustic piano here. Let's get into it. Let's get real. Let's get serious. Stop screwing around. Bastardo! Cripes. I don't know. Well, I don't know how long the audio's been out, but apparently the audio's been out. Son of a rat. What the hell are the batteries? For crying out loud. Alright, this is all coming to a halt. One moment.